Are you struggling to lose weight quickly for an upcoming event or holiday? Well, maybe it's been booked last minute, or you've left it to the last minute, and that's okay. We've all been there. Life's busy, you get enough to juggle and things get forgotten. But don't panic if that's the case, because I've got you back. Now today I'm going to talk you through a fast track plan to lose weight and look good in all the right places in just 2 weeks. We'll be covering some powerful techniques and I'll make them super simple for you to follow. From carbohydrate cycling to core training and some easy lifestyle tips too. Now, this isn't a permanent solution. This is how to ditch some fat and water and pull in your waistline in a short period of time to feel confident and look fabulous. So stick around, because at the end of this video, I'll also be sharing a complete follow-along workout that only takes 4 minutes. So trust me, you don't want to miss this. I'm Anthony Punshon, your new favourite transformation coach, and every week I'm going to be your personal guide to cut through all the nonsense out there and tell you how to lose weight and tighten and tone your trouble spots even when you have no time to yourself. And if you find this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another tip. So first, let's get real. None of this will work if you're not eating to a slight calorie deficit. And this simply means consuming fewer calories than your body burns. Now, this doesn't have to be complicated, and you don't have to do anything stupid like skip meals or graze on so little food you couldn't nourish a starving pigeon, yeah? Just start by trimming your portion sizes. Use smaller plates, avoid second helpings, and focus on more kind of nutrient-dense foods like vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Now, this approach helps you feel full and satisfied while still maintaining that calorie deficit that we need. If you do track your calorie intake on an app or whatever, then you can set your calories at 10 to 12 times your body weight in pounds. This is a good place to start for most people, and you can always adjust as you go. So let's talk about carbohydrate cycling. Now, you might be wondering what in the sweet sugary temptation is carbohydrate cycling, but think of it a bit like a dance. Yeah, you got high carb days and low carb days. You're kind of stepping this way and then that way, and they work together with your partner, your body, to keep your metabolism on its toes. Why do this? Well, studies like the one published in the Journal of Sports Sciences have shown that carb cycling can enhance fat loss while maintaining muscle mass, making it an excellent strategy for anyone looking to slim down quickly without losing muscle. And that bit's really important, because if you want to look more toned, then you need more muscle under less fat. And if you drop muscle while trying to drop weight quickly, which is what most people do when they start skipping meals or switching to a ridiculous liquid diet or something, then the scale goes down, but you look thinner and at the same time flabbier. So the fact is, whether it's a holiday or your best mate's wedding, whatever the event that you want to look better for, no one at that event is going to be carrying around the scale doing spot weight checks. Yeah? This is about dropping fat to look better and feel fabulous in whatever you're wearing, whether it's a swimsuit or a killer new dress. So if you dropped 10 pounds in a crash diet but looked worse, then what was the point of dropping those 10 pounds? Yeah? You'd be better off dropping 5 pounds and looking slimmer, fitter and more toned. So here's your step-by-step plan. On day 1 and 2, yeah, these are going to be your low carb days. And think of these as low carb days, yeah? You're still going to get in lots of veggies, but you're going to steer clear of starchy carbs like your pastas, your rices and your breads. So on these days, stick to lean proteins, lots of veggies and healthy fats. Now on day 3, we're going to go higher carb. So enjoy your healthy carbs like sweet potatoes, brown rice and fruits. And then you lather, rinse and repeat this cycle for 2 weeks. So 2 days low, 1 day high, yeah? And now to complement your carb cycle, we're also going to adjust your water intake. Start by gradually increasing your water intake over the first week. Now, if you don't already, here's where you want to aim to drink at least 10 to 12 glasses of water a day. This helps to flush out toxins and, more importantly for our goal, reduce water retention. Then towards the end of the 2 weeks, reduce your intake slightly to around 8 glasses a day. Now, this strategy helps your body shed excess water, making you look leaner and more defined just in time for your big event. Now, next up, let's talk about core training, yeah? I'm not talking about endless crunches. We're focusing on the transverse abdominis, which is the deep core muscle that acts like a corset for your waistline. Strengthening this muscle can pull in your waistline more effectively than just training your superficial abs, yeah, the six-pack ones that you can see at the front. So imagine it like tightening the laces on a corset, yeah? The tighter they get, the slimmer your waist appears. So forget about those old school crunches and focus on planks and vacuum exercises. These exercises engage your trans abs, helping you achieve a flatter stomach, and it will pull in your waistline a lot quicker than trying to bring out a six-pack on short notice. So we'll have a much bigger visual impact. And as I said at the beginning of this video, stick around to the end and I'll give you a full follow-along workout that you can do every other day at home to start pulling your waistline in. Now let's talk about one extra thing you can do to boost your efforts and wring every last bit of results out of these 2 weeks. And I mean, we are on short notice here, so let's maximize everything that we can. Now we want to aim to get 7,000 to 12,000 steps in per day. And this is all about increasing your NEAT, or non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And after spitting out that mouthful, you know why we call it NEAT for short, yeah? So NEAT includes all the calories you burn outside of your workouts, like walking, taking the stairs, or even fidgeting, yeah? Getting those steps in helps keep your metabolism raised throughout the day. Think of it as turning up the volume on your body's natural calorie burner. Now remember, consistency is key, so just get these in wherever you can, even if that means, you know, pacing up and down your living room while you're catching up on Bridgerton, yeah? Stick to this plan for the next 2 weeks and you'll see noticeable changes. And hey, if you're finding this helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on more great tips. Now, as promised, here's the complete follow-along workout that only takes 4 minutes to help pull in your waistline. This quick routine is designed to fit easily into your busy schedule, deliver maximum results, and you can do it anywhere. Okay, here we are for a quick hit for our waistline, yeah, our waistline. So we are going to be focusing on planking here. Now, it's going to follow the same 20-10 format, but we are going to cycle through 4 different types of dynamic plank, okay? Now, for the 20-second period, we're going to do a different type of dynamic plank. Then we're going to repeat the whole sequence from the beginning. Now, because they're dynamic planks and they're not just static, we're going to use that 10-second period to just come down and reset our plank position, ready for the next one, because we'll be moving around a little bit rather than just holding it there, okay? So that's what the 10-second period will be for. All right, so we've got about 5 seconds. We're going to start with a rotating plank, okay? Rotating plank in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So we're going to rotate up. This can be done on your knees as well, that's no problem. But we want to try and keep our hips as level as we can. They don't need to be 100% level, but as level as we can. So we're using our thoracic spine here to rotate, and we're keeping our core in, okay? And not just shifting our center of gravity. Right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, we've got 10 seconds. So you can just come to your knees, reset your position, and get ready for a shuffling plank. So we're gonna shuffle forwards on our feet. We're not gonna move our elbows. 2, 1, let's do it. So shuffle forwards as far as you can, and then you're gonna shuffle back as far as you can. Now, the further back you get, the more your core is gonna kick in, okay? Good stuff, shuffle, shuffle. Now, keep breathing. Notice these are all on your elbows, not on your hands. Yeah, that's for a reason. Okay, right, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Again, just reset your position. Now we're gonna go into a hip drop. So we're gonna drop our hips to either side in 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Drop it down. Now you'll notice when I reset my position, I get into a plank on my knees, so I don't rest completely. Now you can rest completely, but basically I reset my position onto my knees and I hold that plank still. So I've still got a certain amount of tension on the core, okay? Right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go, again, reset. Yeah, so you can, if you want to, come completely up. And you can rest completely, you don't have very long if you do, but it can be done. Right, marching plank in 3, 2, set that position, and go for it. 1 foot up, alternate sides, 1 foot up. Keep that core in super tight, yeah? We don't want to be lifting our bum when we're doing this, but you do want your tummy in super tight from underneath, yeah? So lift it up, so we're now getting our glutes engaged a little bit as well. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, fantastic. Now again, when we do that, you can just hold that upper position of the foot for just a second, yeah? Just give it a second, just enough for that glute to kick in. Back to your rotational plank in 2, 1, let's do it. Rotate up, back down. Rotate up, back down, yeah? So this isn't a full kind of thread the needle or anything like that. This is all thoracic spine, yeah? And your core has to work all the harder to maintain that level position. While rotating, 3, 2, 1, good stuff, right. Give it a second, I'm getting back into my knee plank position. Right, here we go, shuffling plank in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then shuffle back as far as you can. Now you'll only get a couple of these in, that's okay. The further back you get, like I say, the more your core is going to kick in. Good stuff. Right, 5 seconds. Keep that core in. 3, 2, 1, good stuff. All right, I'm just going to drop back a little bit just to take the pressure off for 5 seconds before I get into my hip drop. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, pull that core in, drop it down. Back to center, drop it down. Back to center, that's it. Nice, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, good stuff. Right, and we're gonna finish this off with our marching plank again. Yeah, marching plank. Right, 5 seconds. So reset your position. 3, 2, 1. 1 foot up. Pause briefly. Keep that core in. Other foot up. Pause briefly. Keep that core in super, super tight. That's it. Remember to breathe. Good stuff. 10 seconds. This is your last 10 seconds of work. Now we can finish this off with a plank on our knees. We'll just hold it in a regular plank for the last 10. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. If you need to put your knees down, do. 3, 2, 1. Boom. You're done. And that is another waistline quick hit, yeah? So we got right into your deep core there. We had rotation, and we also had changing your leverage to get more core work. All right, hope you enjoyed that. I will see you next time for another quick hit. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week with more ways to transform your body and your life. Keep pushing, stay focused. Don't forget that like and subscribe button, and let me know in the comments how you got on. You have a fantastic day.